What's up, Buttercups? It's me, Amy Young, and I'm coming at you with a Friday freestyle that I honestly have sort of mixed feelings about because I have to talk to you about some stuff that's been going on like behind the scenes. I don't know how people will react. That makes me nervous. That doesn't mean that we don't have the conversation though. It just means that we're careful in having the conversation and that we're really honest and upfront about our intentions in having this conversation. So I'm gonna get the junk of it, the thing I'm most nervous about, out of the way first, which is that I need to announce that for the month of July, I will not be posting any videos on Mondays. So Friday freestyles are the only time and place where we will meet up and where you can connect with me on YouTube for the month of July. It's just a month. I have really good reasons for making this decision, and that's what I want to share with you. There's two main things I want to highlight when I'm talking about why I'm taking this little bit of a creative break, because that's what it is. Things right now in my life are fucking A+. So good. So good. Like, I suddenly feel like maybe people weren't expecting me to say that. I'm like nervous to tell you about my life, and I'm like, it's so great. What I mean by that is that I'm really happy. Business is fantastic. Like, I'm coaching all the time. I'm doing this great group program that I'm so excited about and that I'm preparing to like share and offer to all of you in the not too distant future. I've got a lot of stuff in the works, and it's all really exciting stuff. The problem with like having a ton of really exciting stuff is that I've started to feel a little bit overextended. Like looking at my calendar every week and being like, holy shit, like how the hell am I gonna fit all of this in? And it's all stuff that I love, but there isn't enough time and space for all of it because I'm only one person and this is like a one-woman show, and that's like how I like it. But I've had to come to the sort of tough realization that like I need a little bit of a break. And it's mostly because I want to make some really cool new offerings to all of you around, you know, us coaching together in some capacity if you've ever been interested in that. Also just new content that I want to put out, like stuff that I'm really excited to develop and share that I know you'll all love. And at any time that we want to do something new or create something new, we have to be willing to create time and space for it. Like, those are two commodities that allow expansion, right? And this is something that I've had to realize so many times in the past where like I was like, I want to do this thing, but I don't know how to make it happen, or I want to have this thing and I don't know how to do it or whatever. And it always starts at the same place for me, like time and space. Like, how am I going to do this? What am I going to have to take off the plate? Maybe not forever, but just for a little while, so that I can like focus, so that I can do what I need to do. And right now, for me, the answer is Monday videos. And I've had this feeling for a while. Like, I've had this little whispering voice for a while. Some might call it my intuition. For a while, I was just like, what's that fucking annoying voice that I keep hearing inside that says like, hey, you need a break. You need a break. You need a break. And I think a lot of the times when we think about intuition, like, you know, you like guidance will come to you or something, you'll hear a voice inside, we expect it to be like, whoa, you need a break, and then it'll be like, wow, I should pay attention to that. That's not usually how intuition shows up. Intuition is usually like a really quiet, persistent whisper that either says like, you need a break, or something's not right, or hey, have you thought about this, or hey, have you noticed this? It's really quiet. And I've been hearing that for a while, and I just keep being like, I can't take a break, I don't need a break, what? Like, you're crazy. But I do. Like, I really do. And I know that like nobody likes change, myself myself included. And I'm a little bit freaked out about making this decision, but I also am very aware that it's the right decision. And I'm not really worried about us through it because I'm not going anywhere. Just taking a fucking break. The second reason why I've decided to do this, which to me is probably the most important one, and I can feel that like I might get a little bit emotional about it. We'll see how it goes. If there's anything that I need to do as like a coach and a human being, it's like I have to be willing to always walk my talk. And if I'm every week sitting in this chair and telling people to listen to their heart's calling and do what they want to do and be the person that they want to be and show up in the world in the way that they want to show up and do what's right for them and not worry about what the impact's going to be, I have to live that way. I can't tell anybody else to honor their intuition or to make tough choices or live the life that they want to live if I'm over here ignoring my impulses and telling myself, no, you just have to go, you just have to keep like juggling all of this stuff. That's phony and bullshitty and inauthentic and lacking integrity. And I can't do that. So that's a big part of why I'm making the decision and why I'm talking to you about it really openly in this video is because I want to exemplify that like just it's okay to do what you want to do and the right people will understand and don't worry about what the impact's gonna be. Like if you have to make a change, if you need time and space, whatever it is, do not hesitate to give it to yourself. Just don't. Like all good things come when we make decisions that feel really, really good and right to us. When you're making decisions that feel really, really good and right to you, you don't have to worry about what's gonna happen. Like you will be okay. Good things will fall into place, good things will follow. It's when we're like ignoring everything that's happening down here, like all the feedback and information, you know, that does exist internally, that shit hits the fan and we get confused and lost and mixed up and we have all these limitations and we don't know where they came from. We're not about that life, are we? So that's why throughout the month of July, you will only see me on Fridays. And it's the really right decision. It's a really good thing. I'm super excited about it because it means that in the coming months, I'm gonna have like awesomer new stuff to share. Like that's the purpose that it's serving, is so that I can really like refocus and work on some new things. So it's gonna be a really good thing. Plus it'll like give us a chance to like miss each other. We're like an old married couple that has to like, we have to take separate vacations so that we can like remember how great it is to, you know, snuggle up in bed together at the end of a long day. Something like that. We're not exactly like that, but like that's one way of looking at it. So thank you for being really cool and understanding. If you are not cool and understanding, maybe this isn't the best fit, you and me. So if you really hate that I'm doing this or you don't understand where I'm coming from, I suggest you get on board, or you are always welcome to hit the unsubscribe button. And I don't say that with malice. I say it like just to remind you, like maybe you need a break from this. Maybe this is not doing it for you, and I get that. Yeah, cool. I'll see you guys next Friday. Thank you for being so cool and understanding. I'm gonna keep saying that, assuming that you will be. You always are. I'm like consistently stunned and in love with this community. So until next time, bye. I'll see ya. And that was when I was like, oh, we have bigger problems. You have awful taste in alcohol. We need to address one issue at a time.